Hello kids, welcome to my channel Kahani Didi. The story which I am going to tell you today from the collection of stories by Sudha Murthy ji is The Silly Rich Boy. So let's start the story. Manjunath was a rich landlord and Anil was his only son. Anil grew up not having to do a spot of work. Surrounded by all kinds of comforts, he was selfish and headstrong. One day, Manjunath decided to sell one of his cows. He prepared to leave for the market. Anil watched him get ready and said, "Let me take the cow and sell it." Manjunath looked at his son and said, "You have never done business before. Why don't you accompany me this time and watch how I go about it? And then you can start doing it on your own." But Anil was adamant. "I don't need to watch you, father," he grumbled. "It's just a matter of selling a cow, not something that requires me to be a pandit or spend years studying." Manjunath saw his son's lips were pursed and his shoulders set in a way that usually meant he would not listen to reason. He sighed. Perhaps if he allowed Anil to go alone and get cheated, his stubborn son would learn a lesson. So he said aloud, "All right, then go." Anil rushed out and brought the most splendid horse from the stable. He dressed in his best clothes, with a gold chain around his neck and rings on his fingers, and jumped up to sit on the horse. Manjunath intervened mildly. "When you go to do business, it's best not to show how rich you already are." But Anil gave no heed to his father's words. With an arrogant toss of his head, he took one end of the cow's rope and trotted off on his grand horse. As he rode by, his clothes and jewelry shining in the sun, his beautiful horse tossing its mane and the plump cow following behind, he passed three men. These three men understood that this silly rich boy was going to the market to sell the cow, and they decided to cheat him. The first one said, "I will take his cow." Another said, "I'll take his horse." And the third man said, "And I will take his clothes and jewelry." They followed Anil for some time. Then they quietly slipped the rope from around the cow's head and tied only a bell to it. Foolish Anil did not realize that the cow was gone and he was leading only a bell by the rope. After some time, when he finally got down to rest, he noticed that the cow was gone. He was very worried and started looking around. The second cheater now came up to him. "What is it, brother?" he asked in his friendliest voice. "Have you lost something?" "I am looking for my cow." "Was it a white cow with a black tail?" "Yes, that's the one. Where did you see it?" The man pointed in the opposite direction and said, "I saw a man going that way with it." "If you give me your horse, I will catch up with him in no time and bring him back to you." This seemed like a good idea to Anil, and he quickly agreed. The second cheater rode away on the horse, never to show his face again. Anil sat by the road waiting for him to return. The hours passed by, but there was no sign of the man, horse, or cow. When it was evening, Anil started to walk back home. He passed by a well. The third cheater was sitting by the well, pretending to be very worried. He jumped up and came to Anil. "Help me, sir. I am a diamond merchant. I was drawing some water from the well when my box of diamonds slipped and fell into the water. I cannot swim, and if I don't get the box, I will lose all my life's savings." Anil thought quickly. "I have already lost my horse and cow. If I help this man in return for some money, father will see I have earned money than I would have by selling a stupid cow and will forgive me." So he said aloud, "I will help you, but you must pay me 20 gold coins." The cheater nodded quickly. Here are 10 coins. When you get back my diamonds, I will give you 10 more. Now please hurry, jump into the well and find the box. Anil quickly took off his grand clothes and jewelry and placed them in a by the well. He placed the 10 gold coins on top. Then he took a deep breath and dived into the water. He searched and searched for the box, but of course found nothing except some copper coins and other rubbish passerby had tossed into the well. When he finally came out, there was no sign of the man, neither was there any sign of his belongings. Poor Anil had to walk home in his underwear, and the entire village laughed at his stupidity. So, kids, what did you learn from this story? Children, we learned from the story that we should listen to our parents and our elders. Otherwise, we can put ourselves in big trouble by not listening to them, just like Anil. So, kids, how did you like the story? Children, if you liked the story, then definitely share it and do not forget to subscribe my channel Kahani Didi for such lovely stories. That's all for now. Take care and bye bye, kids.